I love the way Dr. J. Vernon McGee how he illustrates this. He tells the story of a man who moved from England to the United States. And he moved somewhere in the Chicago area, but soon after he arrived in the United States, he fell off the face of the planet. Nobody knew where he was. In the meantime, back in England, he had an uncle who died and had left this man who had just recently moved to the United States, left him $5 million. So Scotland Yard set out to try to find this man who had inherited that great fortune from his uncle. But they couldn't find him. They looked all over the place for him. He was nowhere to be found. So they gave up the search. A few months later, they found him. And they found him frozen to death in the doorway of a cheap motel just outside Chicago. This man, who had inherited $5 million, couldn't afford a warm room in a cheap motel to save himself from the cold. He died a pauper, even though he had inherited a fortune. He had not laid hold of what was his. Christian, it is a tragic thing. It is a terribly tragic thing for Christians who have been blessed with every spiritual blessing in Christ to live as paupers in this world.